I'm up here at Quick Trip again. And yes, the other day I voted for Donald Trump, and because I didn't know if I wanted to vote, but people said that if you don't vote, it's not for the other people. So I voted, and I had like other people that are voting for Trump. So. But I don't know. I still believe in things on both sides, I guess. So I'm not, don't have nothing against Democrats. The only thing I don't like about Democratic government is now the Democrats, they're not toward the people. They're, they used to be. So I used to be a Democrat. I used to believe in all things, but when they start to get out of hand, that's, you start deviating off of what a Democrat is, just like everybody's saying, our democracy. Well, for once in my life, I think we finally saved our democracy by voting for Trump again. Why? Because in a democracy, basically, it's majority rule. So, I guess the majority picked Donald Trump. So, isn't that the Democratic thing to do? And then, you think you should be able to talk with both sides. But every time I talked anything political about Republicans, I always had an argument with somebody, and I didn't like it. But every time I talked to Republicans, I got to points where they didn't want their fucking houses, prices up. They didn't want, stuff. Yeah, I'm just out here talking to myself, as usual. How's your night going? Morning? Yeah, it happens. That's pretty much, I think, the reason I got in an argument on my birthday, because I had a black, like a black dude going to ask me. He's like, oh my God, Well, he didn't ask me. He said, you're probably one of those ones that voted for, Obama. And I said, I didn't vote for that. And I said the N-word, sorry, but, but then fucking everybody got mad at me for saying the N-word. Like I am not supposed to say it, but that's the thing I don't understand, I grew up my whole life where, we all listen to music with the N-word in it, and, been called many names, and I've been called basically a half-breed. I've been called chief. I've been called, and the way you say it makes a big difference, I'm half Indian. Yes, I am. I'm half Ojibwa. Registered with Fond du Lac Indian Reservation. But You know, it's like it's politically correct for one fucking person, but not politically correct for somebody else, and I don't understand it. I don't. Just like me, you know, with basically abortion. Yes, I understand if, you know, the mother's going to die, or the, you know, because of, you know, something, or if they were raped, you know, that word, the R word. Yes, then you can have one, but I don't feel everybody should just walk in at any time and say, I don't want this pregnancy, and end it. You know, that's just wrong. And knowing that only 1%, not even 1% of, you know, grapes, or whatever they want to call it, that's all that happens, is like 1%, not everybody, you know. And then all this trust women. No. Women think on emotions, and I don't want somebody going, oh my God, I feel bad today, and then, you know, then they don't feel bad the next day, and then they do feel bad, and then they don't feel bad. Shit, I feel, well, I don't know. I can feel bad for a week, feel happy for a week. You know? You don't change every day. You know, if I'm depressed, I am just totally fucking depressed. You know? That's just the way it is. Why do I like going out at 3 a.m.? I don't know. Why? Because I got neighbors that want to keep me up until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Tonight I want to go out and take a bike ride and get my mind off of everything and push my battery in this wind. Yes, there's about a 15, 20 mile an hour damn wind going on tonight. As you can see with the flags, they're blowing. Right now I'm kind of going with the wind, which is good. Yeah, I turned the camera on at Quick Trip because I didn't want to bike in the wind. Nope, didn't want to bike in the wind. But I'm out enjoying it. How many people could trust their e-bike and not putting their hands on the handlebars? Just wondering. Everything getting ready for Christmas. And we haven't even hit Thanksgiving yet. Yeah, we haven't even hit Thanksgiving yet. And all this weird stuff with politics anyway. Right now, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are still our president and vice president until January. So, not like really too much has changed, you know. And why am I whipping around and running around? Because I know my videos are going to take 30, 40 fucking minutes if I make a full video. I can turn basically a half video into a full video. You know? So well, that's enough about politics. Yeah, Oh, keeping probably all three of my bikes, my motorcycles. And yes, I'm basically keeping this ecotric because sometimes it's cheaper to buy parts for it than to buy a whole nother bike. How much I'd like to have a long range bike with suspension, hydraulic brakes and all that fun crap, that people want, This bike, when I bought it, did not come with a headlight. It didn't come with a tail light. It didn't come with a rack. It did not come with, anything. Now it's half of why it was cheap. Yeah, it's half of why it was cheap. Don't worry, I know nobody wants to fucking see me go home, because you've probably seen that on every goddamn video possible. So I'm going to end you probably down here at Lake George with my squeaking manual brakes. Yeah, my squeaking manual brakes. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't know what you can see. Too much, but try to adjust the camera as much as I can. Why do they got a big light over there? I don't know, I want to go check it out. A lot of my problem is I didn't know anything about Kamala Harris. Nothing, Half the time, people didn't even know she was the vice president, So that was my biggest problem. I'm like, who is she? I knew Donald Trump, Sorry to say it, like Vivek Ramaswamy was on the ticket instead of Trump, I probably would have picked him. Because I like his views. I like, those things, So there's, different people, Everybody says, oh, younger ones are all liberal. No, not all the young ones are liberal. I like some that are more moderate, or in between. That's enough of me ranting, but am I happy? Yes. In a way, am I sad? Yes. Why? Because now Tim Walz is coming back to being the governor of Minnesota. So I guess did one for the Minnesota team, but now we just got to figure out how to get Tim Walz out of Minnesota. That's my rant. Just a nice, beautiful, foggy morning, about 34 degrees here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Give you a little view of Buford Gas. Yeah. Go head on into traffic. Sounds like fun. Yeah. Here's Go For It gas with $2.59 a gallon. Not bad. $3.19 for diesel, I think, premium. But that's where I'm going to leave you. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next ride. Charlie Brown, over and out. Yeah, and I hope still of all my Democrats and Republican friends, we can still be friends.